Holy crap, I'm in Fortnite! Oh my gosh, this is so freaking epic!
Hey y'all, I've just come forward with some breaking news. Someone from New England just got exposed and it turns out he's a creeping degenerate.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, not surprising. Anyways, meet Aiden Dot, otherwise known as Protosheep, or as I like to call him, Protocreep. Aiden comes from the biggest pile of garbage in North America, also known as New England. He is known for making some pretty typical content for a Railfanner, which consists mostly of a bunch of cringeworthy Railfan meme compilations and iPhone Railfanning videos.
Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy.
Aiden first came to my attention after I encountered several instances of him harassing members of a Roblox group I work for, Searchlight Studios. One example came from when 3 of my friends were working on an interview with each other, and Aiden responded with the comment, 3 pedos, 1 call. After Aiden had made these comments, me and a couple of other people decided to dig through and investigate him. What we ended up finding was pretty disgusting. In May of 2025, Aiden had made a self-exposure document on himself, in which he talked about many of his past controversies. The controversies he listed include Aiden e-dating and ERPing with users online when he was under the age of consent, not knowing he could have gotten all of them in legal trouble. Aiden sending multiple nude photos of himself to 3 of his partners, all of whom were underage at the time, meaning that Aiden had exposed all of them to Aiden taking photos of girls without their consent so that he could use them for his goon material. Aiden claims he does not have a good relationship with his own community by saying he harasses everyone verbally, even with people in his own community. From what I can see, Aiden deserves the title of Protocreep. This isn't even the behavior of a degenerate, this is the behavior pattern seen in I can conclude that based off the evidence I gathered, Aiden Dot himself is indeed a Not only is Aiden the railfanning equivalent to Drake, he also likes to trespass and break into locomotives for his own personal gain. This is best exemplified in August of 2025 when Aiden trespassed onto Pan Am Railway / CSX transportation property and physically broke into 2 of Pan Am's locomotives, both of which were unattended and shut off. Multiple photos sent by an anonymous user that had been communicating with Aiden shows him climbing onto the locomotives and entering the cabs of both units. These photos also showcased him having torn a number board off of both of the locomotives, which meant Aiden was stealing equipment from Pan Am Railways and CSX transportation. After Aiden had been called out for his degenerate behavior, he posted a video on his YouTube channel addressing the allegations. While he did address him stealing the number boards, he failed to address to his audience about his incredibly degenerate behavior towards schoolgirls. What I was more focused on, however, was the fact that Aiden was projecting his emotions and actions onto other people he knew, such as the people that exposed him. Instead of addressing the allegations, he goes on a full tirade about how 2 people, known as JW Railfan and Riley Hendricks, are somehow even worse than him. Aiden only talked about these 2 individuals so that he could deflect all of the blame onto them instead of taking accountability for his actions.
You blew it!
Aiden Dot, you're disgusting. All you've done in the railfanning community is attempt to hide the truth about your past. You say you want to get away from it, but you don't know that being a means you can't escape what you did. You'll always be known as the creepy dude who took photos of underage girls bending over without their consent, all for your sick sexual pleasure. In fact, I have someone I can call right now to see what they think about you.
Aiden Dot, or should I call you Protocreep? Stop right this instant and direct your attention to me. All of the actions you pointed out in your exposure document tell me that you are a degenerate and a massive sick going around and taking photos of schoolgirls for your own sick sexual pleasure. This type of behavior is frowned upon and it is not normal. You are not only a piece of for off to schoolgirls bending over, you are also a thief. You deliberately trespassed onto Main Central Railway property by not only climbing onto 2 of their locomotives, but by breaking into both. You also stole the number boards from both locomotives, which could get you in a lot of trouble. In fact, you could end up in the deepest pits of the Maine State Prison, and many people will be glad that this is your disposition. Let this be a reminder, Protocreep, you are a sick You have caused nothing but trouble your entire life. You claim that 3 innocent people are when in reality you are a hypocrite. You yourself are a and everyone is glad that you have been exposed for your actions. The principle of the matter is that you are a degenerate filth, and nobody wants to hang out with you. Get off the internet and leave the rail fanning community, because nobody wants to be around you anymore, Aiden.